I mean, the thing of it is, as a child, you just accept everything as what it is. I lost my mother when I was in the 3rd grade, my father when I was in the 7th grade. I kind of just dealt with it. I didn't really, I mean, I don't really look back at my childhood and look at that as a problem. Quincy Jones said the other night I was out with him, told the people, he says, the statute of limitations has run out on your childhood problems. Get over it, And that's how I feel. I had a rough childhood, but a lot of people did. So I was shipped to Los Angeles to live with my aunt, and I've been on my own ever since I was 17.
When you were a young man, not a child, but a young man, you basically made your living as a criminal, right?
Yeah, like a lot of kids do. When you don't go to college, you don't follow the correct path, you think you can make it slicker, so you start hanging around with cats that think they know how to break the law. And I basically spent the early part of my life doing that. Then I went into the military, came home after 4 years, and continued to do it. And the only thing that changed my path was rap music. Rap music happened, and I would go out and rhyme and get a little attention from that. And, I got in a movie called Breakin'. And then from then on, I got the next call to be in New Jack City, and new opportunities opened up for me. And I started to push through them with the same intensity that I did negative. When you push the positive as hard as you usually push the negative, you can win at the positive. And who would have thought, 20 years later, I'd be on Law and Order for 12 years playing the cops.
The music obviously opened a door and changed your life. Did you really have a passion for the music, or was that really just kind of a lucky accident?
It was kind of a lucky accident. I'm not a musician by trade. I don't know how to play musical instruments. I wanted to be a DJ, so I had a passion to kind of be a DJ. But when rap music opened up, I was like, wow, I can do that. I think I can do that. And I was unaware that my life I had led would become such great material for music. And, just one thing just led to another. But no, I never thought I'd be an actor. Come on, be serious. I mean, I'm the guy that goes to the movies and buys the popcorn and just sits in awe looking at actors. So when I got a chance to be in New Jack City, I told them I couldn't do it, but somehow I pulled it off.
Take me back to New Jack City, which was a movie that came out, 20-odd years ago now, and to your first day on the set, where you really had to deliver it. You couldn't fake your way through it. You got this big cast and crew around you, a lot of people depending on your work as an actor. What was running through your mind on that very first day?
This is Detective Nick Peretti, big crazy jarhead motorcycle freak reject cop just like you, Scotty. He's a wild man that no one else wanted.
Yeah, he means I'm expendable.
You're whatever, man. So what y'all come here for, man? To watch me exercise?
I was scared as hell. I thought that my rap career would be over because I had my my album Original Gangster was out. It was hot. I was really hot as far as an MC. I was worried. I was like, man, this could be a bad move. But thanks to Judd Nelson, thanks to Wesley Snipes, thanks to Mario Van Peebles, Chris Rock, all the people that were part of that original cast, George Jackson, the producer, Doug McHenry, those people told me, they said, you can do this, and I had to believe in them. Sometimes when other people really believe in you, you'll kind of take in their belief and roll with it. And the movie came out good. I was nervous even when it came out. I was nervous. So that's how it is.
We're talking to you from Portland, Maine. Judd Nelson grew up in Portland, Maine. His family still lives here. What was he like? Because he was the first name you mentioned about someone you remember from New Jack City. What was it like working with him?
Judd is great. Judd was the nicest dude. Judd was the guy who told me, don't worry about it. I'm telling him I'm going to make a mistake. He says, we're all going to make mistakes. He said, you're here for a reason. You're here because you're special. You're here because you're bringing something. He was like, I'm excited to do a movie with you. You're excited to do a movie with me. I'm excited to do a movie with you. And that neutralizes the tension and lets you get it in, So, yeah, Judd's one of my favorite people in the world. I haven't seen him in a while, but he's a great man.
Law and Order SVU, you've been doing this for about a decade now. Is it still fun for you, or is this something that you can kind of do and just sort of, sleepwalk your way through at this point?
Yeah, I can kind of sleepwalk my way through it. I got it down pat. I know who Finn is. I roll with it. I'm the same character now going on 12 years. But the best thing about it is Mariska, The best thing about it is Chris Maloney, Belzer, you know, Dan Florek, Beatty. All the people on that show are so cool, and we get along so good. And after 12 years, for a cast to still be friends, and we never have fights, and there's never any tension on the set like that, that's what makes that show so great. When you have a job that you love going to, you can't beat that.
With the book, you've got a chance to tell your story of your life. What are some anecdotes? What are some things in the book that are going to surprise people?
Well, I don't know. I mean, people didn't know I was in the Army. You know, I was in 25th Infantry Division. I did 4 years in the military. They're very curious about me and my wife's relationship. I guess at the end of the day, they'll be surprised that somebody who seemed to be so negative has such a positive outlook on life, that, you know, that what you think is bad isn't necessarily bad. It's just victim of circumstances, you know, so. And I think it's inspirational. You know, I read the book and I inspired myself. I'm like, damn, I did all that.